Hey, I'm Western Jaguar, and I've been making music for 15 years. But throughout all of that, I've had a problem. You see, in 15 years, I've released about 50 songs. And some of you may be thinking that's a lot of songs. Now, it's up for debate if you think 50 songs in 15 years is a lot or a little. I'm not here to tell you either way. If you really break it down, it's only about 3 or 4 songs a year on average. But what's not up for debate is the process it's taken me to get those 50 songs out. My current issue is it usually takes me about 18 months to write, record, mix, master the songs I'm working on. Sometimes you gotta wait a few months just to get the release out so you can get all the promo and all that sorted out. So right now it's taking me about 2 years to finish a song, which is way too long. A prime example being the album I just finished this week, which has songs that I started writing about 3 years ago on it. So it got me thinking, is this what my process needs to be? Or is there a better way to do this, or more efficient way to do it? So all this had me thinking, how can I be more productive? So while I was thinking about all this, I came up with a plan to see if I can break this mold, if I can break this cycle, and see if I can try something new to push myself out of my comfort zone. And the plan is really quite simple. I'm gonna give myself until January 1st to write, record, mix, master, and get all the promo done for a new album. This challenge will only be complete if on January 1st, 2026, I am dropping the first single from this finished album. Now, to determine what counts as an album, we're gonna go with Spotify's parameters of what an album is, but I think our target is gonna be over 7 songs. In fact, we're probably gonna strive for 10. And since it's July 1st, the day this video is coming out, that gives me exactly 6 months. So this is the 6-month album project. And I'm not going to be doing this alone. I'm going to be doing it with all of you guys. That's right. My goal is to post once a week about my progress on this, and as well as include snippets of me starting to record it and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I can already hear some of the comments, bro, I write my whole song in a week. Yeah, I've never done that before. This 6 months is a small deadline for me. In my experience writing music. Everyone's experience and how they write music, how fast they write music is different. And I tend to labor over things. So the point of this is to try to get me unlocked from that a little bit, not sweating the small stuff as much. Still obviously caring about that finished product and wanting it to be as good as it can possibly be, but trying to let go a little bit of that insecurity of making sure every second of audio is exactly how I want it. If you're on board with this, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the updates. And you can also keep me to task on this, because I feel like there will be times where I'll try to slip up. So I need a lot of people in those comments keeping me going, saying I need to keep making these videos and keep this progress up. But yeah, I think it's time to get started. So if you watch people make music on YouTube, you may have come across Dayglow Sloan, and he shows like behind the scenes of a lot of his productions, and he's currently going through all the songs on his most recent album. So I kind of want to make like a Dayglowy type song. So I got like this dead drum kind of sound, which is similar to what he tends to use. And let's see what we can come up with for a drum rhythm here. Right, that's a start. It always ends up coming back to just, it has like a me feel to it. And I mean, I guess that's kind of cool, but I never really end up where I set out to go.
We were passing through until the summer came. The wildfires raged and all I had to say
feel like this is a prime example of how my process gets stuck. I almost think I need to write something first, and maybe that's what I need to look at doing, trying to actually get something written, because I think I'm trying to do two things at once right here, and that just ends up slowing me down. So it's day 2 and I've been thinking from yesterday. I don't really like the 6-month album project name. I think we're rebranding already on day 2. So my thought is this. I'm recording this video on June 22nd. Saturday is June 28th. That's really when this project is really going to start kicking off for me. And from June 28th till December 25th is 180 days. This is the 180-day album challenge. Realistically, we should have everything done by then if we're dropping the single on January 1st. So I will not be working on these new songs during the 5 days of this week. We'll end this first vlog update after today. It'll just cover the first 2 days of this challenge, and then we'll go from there. So with that being said, maybe we should get home and continue working on what we started yesterday. Let's get into it. Well, first big lesson here. I didn't save anything yesterday.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So note to self going forward, having an idea before we move to this stage is super helpful. This is a good place to leave it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming videos, and thanks for checking this one.